What's up, guys? This is Christian with SDMETAL, and we're here with
Mille from Kreator.
And we're over here at the Grove of Anaheim getting ready for your set along with Accept for the Teutonic Terror Tour. And you guys just came out with your new album, Phantom Antichrist.
Yeah.
And did a lot of analog recording on that, is that right?
All in.
All analog?
Not at all.
But you got,
a lot.
Yeah, you did, and you did some overdubs too, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, what's your kind of fascination with doing analog as opposed to all the new technology we have with doing digital and whatnot?
I gotta. Those are technical things, To be honest with you, I mean, some people, of course, we use digital equipment. Otherwise, we would take a lot longer than we actually do for recording albums. I think like the actual sounds that you hear on the record, they should be made by an analog, either pedal or an analog, like real guitar amp, because a lot of people forget about that. They use whatever's in the preset of the Pro Tools, and then it sounds like
Pro Tools.
Yeah. I mean, Pro Tools is a tool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the enemy. It makes great work. It's a lot of people tend to think that Pro Tools makes the record sound bad, but that's not the case. It's only if you only use Pro Tools, you rely on it, and you're not taking the time to go to rehearsal room and play with your band.
Gotcha.
That's when Pro Tools becomes, and if people can't work it, there's some certain people that cannot work it, and you can get great results out of Pro Tools. It's not the thing that makes record songs better. It's mostly the bands that do, because they don't take enough time for the songwriting. That's my opinion.
Definitely, and just because you guys are using analog doesn't take away from the production value at all.
And you can, exactly, and you can use whatever you want. The song has to be there.
Yeah, no, I know, and it's got a great sound quality. You can blast that in your car and the stereo, and it's just so full.
Yeah.
It's just so well rounded, and I think you guys did a great job with that. Now, talk to me a little bit about the artwork. Who is kind of in charge of that?
It's a guy called Wes Scotter. He comes from, I don't even know where he's located. I guess he's from the US. I have never met him in person.
Okay.
But he seems to be, in my opinion, he's one of the best artists ever. Like when it comes to metal artwork. I think, not only because I'm playing with Kreator, I think this is one of the best artworks that I've ever seen on a metal record.
No, I mean, it's vicious.
Yeah.
It's vicious.
Yeah.
It turned out really, really killer. So, yeah, that looks great. Now, talk to me a little bit about life on the road. What would you say is maybe the biggest change you've seen with touring on the road now versus when you guys first started out?
Oh, it's better nowadays. We don't have a van anymore. we have a real tour bus. We play better venues. But we've seen both sides. It's not that, I think life on the road can be really, really hard, especially when you start up. When your band's new and you don't have money for a tour bus, or you don't have, sometimes you don't even have anything to eat. I remember the first tour we did back in the day. We were on the van with 10 people, but we were only allowed to be on the van with 8 people.
Oh.
So it was all nice and cozy in there, and then we had to live on $5 a day each of us. So we had there was this 2 hot dogs for $1 at the gas station that we lived on for 6 weeks. But it was fun, man. I mean, you gotta do that. I mean, you gotta, if you believe in what you do, it goes away. And to me, it's all about the music. I really enjoy playing music no matter what. And even if I have to go, when we were in Europe, we do a lot of one-offs, and we have to go on a plane. We have to go through security checks. We go play a Russian tour next year, and it's like flying almost every day. And also when we go to South America, that is a lot harder than being on the road on a tour bus. Being on the tour bus is like it turns into your home after a while, and that is, it's not so hard. it's okay. It's not the most it's not the best and most comfortable way of traveling, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's manageable.
Yeah.
Cool. And what would you say, kind of in a polar opposite kind of thing, the best thing about touring on the road and the worst thing?
The best thing is the music and the fans. That's to me, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. The worst thing is finding clean toilets. You never have to think about that.
Yeah, because you're just used to it. You know? Wow.
And, or finding food. I'm a vegan, and sometimes the clubs, they don't even know what that means, so they give me some carrot.
Okay.
So I have to find vegan restaurants every day. Today it was great. This club here is just perfect.
Cool.
Very good hospitality.
Good.
Very professional.
Good. I'm glad we could treat you like that. That's good. We can offer that for you. Do you still get nervous before a show?
I think about the show in a way of like, I hope everything is gonna work. I used to be really bad when I we have the privilege nowadays that we can afford to get like a in-ear monitor system. And it has changed our whole view on things. I was always, if I was nervous before a show, it was because I didn't know if the monitors were sounding good.
Okay.
And that can sometimes ruin your whole gig. And so since we have those in-ear systems, we have the same sound on our ears every night. So that problem has disappeared already. So I'm very relaxed before a show. Nervous wouldn't be the right word. I prepare for this, yes, but I don't get nervous.
Cool, yeah, and especially after doing it for so long, you have all that experience as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you kind of did a supergroup kind of collaboration thing a while back with Dave Lombardo.
So long ago, man.
Yeah, Chuck from Death. What kind of a two-part question. What was it like doing something like that? Kind of out of your element, not doing Kreator. And then if you could do another one now, I mean, just for fun, who would you contract?
That wasn't my project. This whole thing was made up by the singer of the band, Philip Boyce. He's a German pop singer.
Okay.
He wanted to write a metal record, and he wrote a metal record. And to be honest with you, that was a project. It was I was never in the same room with Dave, and we never recorded the drums.
Really?
Yeah, I met him afterwards. I met him when we was doing his drum recordings here in LA. I went there because we had a show at the Palace, now the Avalon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so I went there and I met him, and then we took his band Rip Inc. that he had up for a while. After that, we took him and his band on tour. And of course I've known Chuck forever, and I've known many of the people that were involved with this project. But it wasn't real, like, okay, we meet in a rehearsal room and start jamming and start writing songs. And I think the record would have been so much better if we would have actually done that.
Yeah.
But the guy, like I said, he's a great artist, but he writes songs like from a different perspective. He's more like a pop artist, so he would write a metal song just like a pop song. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I see.
He would make a demo, and then he would tell you, okay, play this. I'm like, but this sucks. You still play.
Okay. Yeah. Now, do you listen to any of the newer metal bands? Not new metal, but some of the newer thrash acts coming along.
Yeah, I know them all. Yeah, yesterday John from Warbring was at the show.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and I like his band a lot. I like a lot of the newer bands. I like many of these. Sometimes even not so new bands. I'm always trying to keep track on what's happening out there, and there's many bands that are really cool.
Awesome. And obviously, so many of those bands got their inspiration from you guys, and all
but they inspire us back. It's like when I hear the energy that they can come up with, I know that I have to be on top of the game.
Yeah.
I can't get lazy, over the years. I mean, I still have I think I still have a huge enthusiasm when it comes to music, and I don't want to lose that. That's why I'm checking out new bands.
That's great to hear. Definitely. And we have a fan question from Walter, and he wants to know what's the worst show you guys ever played. whether that's you guys didn't get paid, or everything went wrong, or the crowd wasn't there.
I have to say we played a show once in Poland, and that was definitely the worst show that we've ever played, because we were sandwiched by Bruce Dickinson's band. He was doing solo at the time.
Oh, okay. I was like Iron Maiden.
and Megadeth.
Oh wow.
Someone just something was just totally wrong. They
Huh.
the monitors and everything.
Yeah, because in my head I feel like that would be an awesome show.
Yeah,
But-
but it wasn't meant to be.
Okay. Now, what's the next step for Kreator? Are you guys just gonna finish the tour, kind of hang out, or you guys want to do another live
Yeah,
album?
we
or
hang
put
out
out
for
a
3
DVD?
weeks, man. We go back to Europe, hang out for 3 weeks, and then hang out on the tour bus for 7 more weeks.
Woo! Awesome.
So we're busy till the end of the year, and we're doing the cruise, the 17,000.
Yeah, 7,000 tons of metal for sure.
And then we're doing Russia, we're doing South America, Australia, Japan, and another USA run next year.
Good. So you guys are gonna go all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, kind of closing here a little bit. What do you love most about Kreator?
Being able to still, do what I love. Playing music. That's basically it. Like interacting with the audience. And seeing, I am aware of the fact that there's a lot of people out there who really, really like the band, and we're happy that it's like that. And you know what I like the most about being in Kreator, that our fans like our new stuff also. A lot of the older bands where they, when they released the first 5 albums were really, or the first 3 albums, or the first album was good.
Yeah.
But for us it's different. We get the impression that our fans like the last 4 albums that we've done just as much as the older material.
Wow,
which is great.
that's really encouraging
Yeah.
too, especially because some of the older bands like try to come up with stuff that's gonna please the fans, and then it doesn't quite work.
We please ourselves first, and then I know that we're gonna please our fans.
Good. I think a lot of people appreciate that too.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest difference between German fans and American fans?
Such a big, when in Germany when there's a concert, people are just crowding up like a huge mob. Here, there's a line. When you go in, there's a line, and in Germany it's all like, oh, okay. that is a difference that I noticed. I think there's more moshing here in America.
Okay.
And but that's the only difference, really. It could be, but I'm not sure. It could be that German fans drink a little more.
That's true. Because drinking age here is 21. It's harder for everyone else to drink. Cool. And then just kind of last question here. What does heavy metal mean to you?
It's a lifestyle. It's once you're stuck. Once it grabs you, you
just can't let go.
Yeah, I can't get away from it. I've been listening to metal since I was a kid, and I will never stop listening to metal. And I'm a nerd, just like you. And I have to know everything about every fucking band.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to your set tonight. You guys go on right after Accept. So, Christian with SD Metal signing out.